it's funny. People kind of give them shit for the title K-pop Demon Hunters. That's one of the best parts of the thing to me because it reminds me of when I was growing up. Names like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Just say what it is.
Yeah, like you're combining some of the dopest words together, like the best shit together. K-pop Demon Hunters, like why would you not watch that?
Tell me more. It is Friday, August 22nd, 2025, and this is What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang, your weekly catch-up time with smart and funny people to find joy in an unjust world. You probably fast-forward this shit. We discuss topics submitted by our guests and you, the listener, any topic, current, old, big, small, nerdy, petty, from the pop culture to the personal and political. Catch shorter preview episodes wherever you pod, but if you want full episodes uncut and bonus episodes, become a paid subscriber at JennyYang.substack.com. So if this episode cuts out mid-convo, don't get mad. Get subscribing. I got 55 paid subscribers, yo.
Hey.
I'm very proud.
Let's go.
That's great.
I'm very proud. My first guest today is an actor and producer of the upcoming film K-Pops! Which is the directorial debut of the 8-time Grammy winner Anderson .Paak, plays the villain in the movie Quiz Lady. Love that shit.
Yeah.
And a season 2 writer of the Netflix series Beef. Y'all, let's welcome musician and infamous battle rapper, Los Angeles K-Town's own Johnny Dumbfounded Park. Pew, pew, pew.
That was a hell of an intro.
That intro was like if I was bringing you out on
I
stage.
love it. Yeah, it was. Funk flex.
Johnny Park, what should we talk about?
I've been thinking about this for a while because it happens every day. I live in an apartment building with condos, and I have a neighbor who plays catch with his dog in the hallway every single day, multiple times throughout the day. And I turned into a bit of a Karen with this situation because it's a condo that I pay for, right? And the hallway is just one hallway each floor. Every day he plays catch. My thing is not just like, okay, you play catch with the dog here too, but also leave the dog toys around every single day
In the
hallway. And also like take your dog to the dog park or something. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's kind of a lazy way of taking your dog out, you know? Like let me just step outside of my door and just play catch in this one hallway. It's kind of bugging me because I pay crazy HOA fees. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you know what you need to do? You need to bring out your at-home Korean barbecue set out into the hallway. You need to invite some friends over, pull out some lawn chairs.
That'd be crazy. Nah, that'd be crazy.
This is our yard, right?
So
we've all established this is our yard.
Well, it makes me think like, am I being a little, over dramatic about this situation? Like, do I have the right to complain about this? And that's what bugs me because I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to be a cool, like, hip-hop dude, like, who's not supposed to care about shit like this. But local, I do care about it,
You're local. You care about the community.
Well, I do, yes. I was like, do I? I had the second thing. I was like, do I? Yeah, I give a fuck about it.
Wait, who's this person? Let's racially profile.
He's another Korean dude.
Yeah.
Younger
It's always your own people, huh?
It is. Yeah, maybe that pisses me off more.
I think you should say something.
Yeah, have you talked to him?
Here's the thing, I've said something to the management.
Yeah,
I emailed them.
Johnny.
I emailed them and they didn't hit me back. So I'm thinking like, do they think it's a big deal? Like they're like, this guy's just tripping over nothing.
You've been to management and now you're talking about it on a podcast.
Yeah.
What's their name?
Just talk
at
to
them,
your neighbor.
At them immediately.
I'm going to talk to him, but I just feel like I don't want to talk to him because I'm like, does this feel lame?
What if he sees
that I'm a young dude who's like complaining about this
You
thing?
should just email him a link to this.
Just the most passive aggressive.
I mean, the biggest thing that bugs me is like, I feel like a Karen complaining about this. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to be a Karen.
I know I don't want to be a Karen, but it does bug me. It's crazy.
Is it the noise? Is it the like tripping over dog toys? What is it?
It's because it's literally it is one hallway.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 12 units on each floor or something like that. It's like 12 units. So, I hear the ball bouncing. Like I got work from home.
Yeah.
So I hear the like it's a big dog. It's a border collie or some shit, like this thing is big. And then I come home sometimes, like go run an errand. I come and then I exit the elevator and I see the.
You should leave him. Do you know what door he is?
Kind of. I think I could figure it out. I could
figure it out. Leave a note. That's my recommendation.
Okay.
Leave a note. Just be like, listen, your dog is cute, but this is a shared space. You need to chill.
You mean I shouldn't go on a podcast tour and just talk about it in hopes that he'll listen to it? One of them.
You could get a dog yourself and do the same thing.
And then battle.
I feel like
Pokemon.
I wouldn't do it,
but get a bigger
every day
dog
too.
obviously.
Well, I put myself in his position. I feel like I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a little more considerate of the neighbors. I wouldn't
That's a
do
good
it.
question. We need to wrap this up because I don't
Okay,
want
I'm
to talk about this
sorry.
shit
I'm
anymore.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I'm sorry. I
But
just feel
we
like
need
a
to
dick.
put it.
Yeah.
No, this is an important, valid concern. I'm going to put it to the listeners. That other voice that you're hearing is our other guest today. You might know this actor and filmmaker as Zahid on Netflix's Atypical, and Praveen in the movie Twisters, who once directed me in a MoveOn.org video.
Oh my God, that's right.
A very long time ago. Please welcome my friend Nik Dodani.
Yeah.
Nik Dodani, I'm so happy you're here.
Me too.
I want to know, Nik Dodani, what should we talk about?
I feel like a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this,
Please.
but I'm excited about the driverless cars because
Gasp.
I'm a bad driver.
Oh, wow.
And I have always thought that being someone that's been in LA for like 14 years, it's going to be the way I go. Probably.
Okay.
Like it's likely that, I'm going to die that way. So listen, the statistics are not in my favor.
Wait, could I ask you why do you think you're a bad driver?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm not very attentive.
Yeah. Head in the clouds. Is your head in the clouds?
Head's in the clouds. It's where I get my best thinking done.
That's
right.
Gotcha.
And it feels nice to be like, okay.
So you treat driving like you're in the shower
Yes.
or you're on the crapper. You're just like,
The crapper is more for like TikTok.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Not much
But the
thinking
shower
happening.
is where you flow state.
Flow state.
But you
Driving
can't flow
and
state
showering.
while you drive.
No, I do flow state while I drive, which is
shouldn't.
why it's bad. I know.
right.
I know.
Okay, you know what? That is the best argument, honestly, that I've heard for driverless cars. Because driverless cars is just one step closer to Terminator fucking like
I know.
the
and that's-
takeover,
I
right?
know,
Where the
I'm
robots take
conflicted.
over. But maybe for the people, like for disabled people, for people
Mm-hmm.
who are not good drivers, maybe it's good.
The other one that I heard that was really valid to me, and I hadn't thought about this before, was this is with Jenny Jew. We were talking about this,
Yeah.
and she said, "Listen, I'm a single woman, and I ride by myself a lot, and the number of people that actually have, terrible occurrences as a single woman in the back of a ride share
Oh,
is
you're right.
significant." And she's like, "This is safety to me," and so I was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." Like,
Well, here's my argument because I believe, when you drive, you get into flow state, you get ideas, you're listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like driving should be of like kind of second nature or muscle memory as opposed to like an actual task you're multitasking in, I don't know.
It works. That
know what I'm
works if
saying?
you're
Like-
good at it. if it's second nature and you frequently almost hit people,
Wow. Thank you. This is very vulnerable.
I've never
Thank you
gotten in
for
a car
sharing.
accident.
Oh, that's great.
But it's only a matter of time. Like it is statistically probable.
Where did you grow up?
Arizona.
That's right. And you had to drive there.
Yeah, but the roads are big and they're
You're right.
empty and
Less traffic,
they don't
yeah.
even
you
teach
gotta
you
dodge
like
and weave around all those old folks, and the silver alerts out there are real. Like
They're all on their
Yeah.
golf carts on the road on the side. They are.
in the middle of the day.
The Arizona of California is like parts of Orange County.
Yes, absolutely.
Wide boulevards.
Mhm.
Yeah, you want
Irvine
that.
feels a lot like Scottsdale.
But you don't want to move to Irvine.
no.
Yeah.
I still haven't ridden a Waymo though, have you?
One time.
One
just for my
time.
mom. Because my mom was like, "Oh, I can't believe I am old enough to live to see this." And I was like, let's go do it, Mom.
I did it once. A friend ordered one.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is wrong.
This is wrong.
This is the workforce, labor, big tech, and I kind of.
But you were like drunk in the back, like, oh my God, designated
I
driver.
was sober. I was very sober, and I sat in the front because I was the
Whoa.
only one who'd never been in one, and they were like, "Sit in the front, you'll like this." And I was like, "Okay," and I kind of liked it.
Okay.
It did get lost.
If you want Waymo credits, I know the person who distributes those Waymo credits.
I feel like no one really trips about like AI technology going into, things like that, transportation. People only trip about it in art,
Oh,
it's like,
yeah, it's very different.
yeah, it's
Very
not the same
different.
thing.
I have a
not
hot
the
take
same.
on that one too.
Oh, what?
This is quick.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like it's becoming really normal to say AI filmmaker, and I really want us to start saying AI film generator. Like,
Okay.
let's stop calling it filmmaking because it's not. You're making it. It is a movie or a film. It's a moving picture that's being made, but you're generating it.
I get
AI
that.
film
Prompts, yeah.
plagiarizer.
Right.
AI
I didn't
film.
say that.
Well,
But
they're
it's
taking
true.
from, references that
That's right.
exist. So it's
I know.
Yeah.
all right. That could have been its own whole
Separate
pod,
thing.
right, for
I
sure.
know. Okay, I'll accept it. I'll accept
You
it.
can cut it.
Wait, no. I'm talking about Waymo. I'm back to Waymo.
Oh,
I'm with you. I'm with you for you.
Thank
I support
you.
that. Oh, right.
thank you.
All right. And then always on the final mic, heard but not seen, co-founder of the branding and marketing firm Let's Brand, my sweetie and co-producer of Life, Corey Higgs. Corey Higgs.
Hey.
Yay.
Corey
My
Hayes.
sweetie too.
Aw.
Wait a minute. On today's agenda, number 1, podcast update. Number 2, turning 40 and settling down. 3, more men identify as bisexual. What's happening? Number 4, Asians. ICE is kidnapping us too. Number 5, K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along. Number 6, North Carolina election official arrested for spiking his granddaughter's ice cream with cocaine and MDMA pills. Number 7, what should we do during an alien invasion? Number 8, action items. And that's just a place for you to make note of anything you want to do moving forward out of today's conversation. You know, maybe you want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters again.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I do want to watch it again.
As always, my ONLYPAIDS, aka my paid subscribers on Substack, get the entire episode for the real talk. Because you don't want to feel like you're losing your mind, and because we long for a better world filled with fun, love, joy, and cool shit. This is What Should We Talk About, Jenny Yang.
Yeah.
Yay. Here we go. Number 1, podcast update. 3 more episodes for season 1. 3 more. This has been a weekly thing. I promised I would do about 20 episodes, and we're almost there.
Nice.
I'm very proud of myself. Did this year.
That's impressive.
Thank you. And the second to the last episode in September is going to be about a solo one, maybe, of me fly fishing in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
I'm getting like a fully paid brown folks fishing thing where they invite brown folks to build community and learn fly fishing.
That's incredible.
Nice.
And I'm going to go.
Have you done fishing before?
I have fly fished one time, and I was kind of good.
What is the fly part?
The fly is like you have to tie the fly and then you like lob it out.
That's the bait.
Yeah, I
Isn't
feel
that
like
just
that's what it
fishing?
is.
It's not like you don't cast it and forget it kind of thing like you do with
Yeah, you
more
have
fishing,
to-
right? It's like it's a really active.
Gotcha.
Yes.
sort of
Gotcha.
fishing.
And that's when you're standing in the middle of the river.
Yeah, river runs
Yes.
through it type.
Got
of
you.
thing.
Got
It's
you.
where usually there's like moving water, you know.
So you're not in a boat or on the land.
You could be, I guess, but usually you're on the land.
Yeah, it's like hip
You
waders and Brad Pitt. You know.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's an old reference. I don't think if I even saw that.
I love like those programs like that. It's like, let's invite like non-white people to do white people shit programs, you know? It's like,
No.
it has to be a whole program to get us out there.
No,
like,
it's great. It's great.
You
No, I
need to know
love
that
it.
more than one of you is doing it. It's
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
like, I don't know if I trust all these whiteys. Oh no, it's more folk. That's all right. Cool.
No, but Koreans love camping and like hiking.
They do. I think in
do.
Korea they do fly fishing and stuff.
Right.
So it exists. It's just like
But
funny
most people
that-
of color don't come to America to rough it.
Yeah.
They're trying to get away from roughing it.
I want to do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
as
but
I
it's
get
great. I
older.
like being in nature. So
sure.
anyway, I'm excited. That's gonna be. I don't know what that podcast episode's gonna be, but I'm out there. And then, by the way, I did watch the Love Island USA reunion. We don't need to bring this up as a topic, but I just want to say to all of my Love Island USA people who watched season 7, I have a lot of thoughts, and it mostly revolves around confirming that Huda is very toxic, and I wish her well. That's all.
This is a world I'm not familiar with.
That's okay.
I
Me
know
either.
that's happening always around me. I see it on my algorithm, and it's
There's better things to do.
I
with
feel
your
left
life.
out a little bit, to be honest. Though, yeah,
But it's only fun if you like judging people
I do.
about their
Love it.
dating,
Love doing that.
about their
Yeah,
about
I
their
think all
immaturity
of
in dating.
I
yeah.
think we all love that. Yeah.
So that's really, it's a sport, you know, of doing that. So get into it. Listen,
Okay.
we have ways to get you. Talk to Corey offline about how to watch any television or movie
Okay.
for free.
Oh, for free. I was like, I know how.
I've turned it on before.
Yeah. I got a
Finally, I've been preoccupied with number 1 being sad about this freaking shooting at the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
So awful.
Terrible.
Boo. And also the people who care. This is very niche. All the political content creators and Taylor Lorenz, who has been a guest on my podcast. Taylor wrote a Wired article talking about quote unquote dark money being received by generally left of center political content creators. And it is a hot mess, you guys. It is a hot mess. And I've been following that stuff. I'm trying to chat with Taylor individually. She's been to a pizza party. Like, bitch, let's talk. Like, what are you doing? What's happening?
Do you think she knows how we can get some of that money? Kidding. Kidding.
No, that's been a problem. So there's an
Really
overall...
hoping somebody would laugh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Trust, I'm open. But like, it's like the far right has been seeding millions and millions of dollars to encourage people to spread misinformation for the right, and we're out here trying to do things the right way on the left. And I don't know what the right way is anymore. So anyways, if you care about that stuff, I don't know, maybe I'll like talk about it in some other situation, but that's what I've been kind of focused on. But that's the podcast update. Number 2, turning 40 and settling down. Johnny Park Dumbfounded brought this up. Tell, why do you want to talk about this?
Well, I want to talk about that because I'm turning 40 next year, coming up, and I don't know. It feels like a big milestone age. Like,
let the girlies know what's your astrological sign.
I'm Aquarius.
Here we go.
Yeah,
all
buddy.
right.
So February is my birthday. It's coming up.
Did you just buddy?
Yeah,
That was
buddy.
the broiest.
Are you Aquarius?
The weirdest broiest thing to say when it comes to astrology.
Truly.
I was like, that's LA, baby. That's LA.
That's
That's
Straight
right,
boys.
big guy. Yeah.
Let's go.
We were about to chest bump to Aquarius right now. It's about to be crazy. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it feels interesting because I think coming from like the rap scene, you know, since I was young.
Yes, you were a baby when you
seemed
started.
like crazy far to me. 30 was already like insane, you know? And then, I think I feel differently now because I had a few years in the last 10 years where I was like, oh, damn, like being 30 or 40 feels like being 50 or 60 in rap years, you know?
Yeah.
But then in the last like 5 to 10 years, I feel like some of the best rappers are like the older rappers
Yes.
now, you know, the Clips, like Jay-Z still spitting, you know, all these like Freddie Gibbs, like there's a lot of older rappers that are doing it. So I kind of changed my mind about that.
Yeah.
But it does feel different to me. And I think about this a lot as like a musician and someone who writes the lyrics. It's like, what do I want to rap about at like 40?
What do you want to rap about?
I don't even know if I want to really rap because the energy that the things I rapped about at that age and in the younger years is like stuff that I didn't think too hard about, you know? And I can say anything and no one's going to judge me. They're just like, oh, he's a young motherfucker who could say,
Right,
you know,
just from your gut.
Yeah, but it's different when you're older and you're saying irresponsible shit or crazy stuff because people judge you. They're like, oh, this motherfucker's 40. And, you know, like talking about this thing.
That's why you got to make a flute album. Right? You got to do a flute
He
album.
aged appropriately into what he's supposed to do. Flute. Andre playing flute.
Yeah.
And he was already one of the greatest rappers alive.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, he already beat that, you know?
He has nothing to prove.
Yeah, he has nothing to prove.
Do you still have something to prove when it comes to rap?
Of course, like I want to. I don't want to give up the thing that I've worked on for so long, a craft that I've been working on for so long. It feels like a waste for me to stop creating, you know, in that platform and doing that, using that. So I still have a lot of things to say. I think that's all I'm saying. Yeah.
But you mentioned, this is breaking news, that you just turned in a memoir.
Oh. I did.
So like, is there a world where your memoir, where you talk about your battle rap days, might inform what you rap about now? Sure.
I think the end of the memoir talks more about me kind of reflecting on those years and what I've learned from it. And it's called Spit. Spit, a life of battles. All right. That's the subtitles and stuff. But I
like that. It's not too long.
Yeah.
What gets me is when that
Spit
subtitle
is like
gets really
very
long.
straightforward. The title was tough. I was like, spitting in H Mart? No, spit. All right, let's just do that.
Even like crying in H Mart?
Yeah, I was like, nah. It's just straightforward. I think it captures, you know, the audience real quickly. But I talk about my how I got into hip hop and how I got into battle rap in particular and how it shaped me into who I am. But I'm excited about it. Literally turned it in like this week.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
That's huge.
Yeah, a few years in the works. And
Wow.
I mean, I didn't include in your intro that you're also a stand-up comedian, which is unfair.
Nah, I mean,
it's like, bro, you're excelling in these other areas. Leave the comedy, the stand-up comedy to us.
Nah. The thing about it is, like, I really appreciate, you know, everyone who goes up all the time and goes up to doing open mics and stuff. It's really humbling for me because I did that in the rap years and in the rap community. So doing that now, and this all goes back to turning 40 too.
Yes.
It gets a little harder to do it at an older age too, I feel, because
it's exhausting.
It's exhausting at this age to do it, and I still am trying.
Why do you think I'm doing podcasts? I just sit my ass down in my home.
Jenny's room is right there. You know what I mean? Like,
Podcasting is nice for that. I always say it is one of the most like kind of entry-level entertainment jobs in a way.
Yeah.
You know, we all like do this
It's
and
gentle.
other stuff.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
nice and gentle.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're
Nice and gentle.
Well, because if you're a regular like talker, if that's what you do, then this is more natural for
There's
you.
a lot
anyway.
that goes into it. I'm not taking
100%.
away from any. There's literally 6 phones here.
6 cameras.
6 cameras, phones, tripods. There's gonna be editing. You know.
No. Look, you're so respectful. See, that's what it means to turn 40. You could just be making a flippant comment, but let me back it up. Let's respect the craft.
Media trained. At this point, I'm media trained. You know.
You don't want to say some shit and get you canceled. Listen,
For
everyone's
sure.
afraid. Nick, you turned 30.
I'm 31.
You're 31, so you
Yeah.
just turned 30.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on how that felt?
I was really scared leading up to it.
Why?
Well, you know, you have this whole thing of like, I got to do this, and this by the time I'm 30.
Yeah.
And like the week after I turned 30, I was like, oh, that none of that matters.
Right.
You know?
I didn't know
really
that we
like it.
still had ideas that we had to do certain things by 30. Like, I grew up not necessarily thinking I was even going to get married, much less find a healthy relationship. So I had no, like, because most, young girls, like, were like, ooh, by 30, I'm going
Right.
to have a baby and be
Right.
married. Like, I never thought that. Like, so I don't know. I forget that other people have still, like, thoughts like that.
I think we had thoughts like that. We probably just forgot. You know.
Is that why?
I swear, like.
Because you had to repress it to be like, I didn't meet my own
Yeah.
expectation.
I definitely probably thought I was gonna be like, an arena filling rapper making
Right.
millions of
Kendrick,
dollars.
just
Like,
Kendrick.
yeah,
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You know, not like I'm an independent musician. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely thought I was gonna have a mill by 30. Like, no doubt.
Oh, same. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
going to have a house. I'm going to have an apartment somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a movie made and working on this and that. And then, once I turned 30, I was like, oh my God, this is so liberating.
Okay. Yeah.
like,
So,
oh,
so,
that was-
so
okay.
now you just live.
I just live.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I was so confident I was going to be retired by 30. And then I found out, like, oh, unemployed and retired are different things.
Very
Yeah.
different.
That sounds even crazier when I'm like a million, but you're like, I thought I was gonna retire. I'm like, that's even crazier. That's,
You need a.
That's some
even
white
more
man thing.
money.
High expectations. That's,
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
that pay gap comes in handy.
I think for me, because I feel like I let go of any ideas. Like I used to work in politics.
Yeah.
And I just gave myself to it because I was unhealthy and didn't have a personal life. And then when I was like, no, I got to do comedy. I don't know. I just like threw myself into work. So I think for personal life, I didn't really have any goals. And then now that I have my little biological clock ticking, last few years, I was like, oh, I guess I should like worry about that.
Oh.
Other than that, I've just been like, whatever. Luckily, I didn't really have like extra traditional parents or like family who pressured me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Or like financially, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you have family that are like, you're the great hope, you must pay for the family. That's different.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel that pressure?
Oh yeah, for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, they don't say it out loud.
Of course not.
But it's there. yeah, no, it's there. For sure. And I mean, I've been okay with it.
Yeah.
I feel like it applies that pressure on me that it's a good pressure. You know, it keeps me going. Like, or I could just be like some hippie who just tags along to Burning Man or some shit. You know, like, like I don't want to be that. I want to have a little pressure. And I have this theory that like some of the greatest rappers have like mad kids. You know,
What do you mean? Just like,
they're like, I
on the
gotta
low?
put out albums.
Oh,
like,
oh,
I gotta
that's
put
why.
out mad albums a year to keep my family afloat. And they like, we gotta spit bars. Like, this is a business now, you know? Like Lil Wayne has like, I don't know, like 10 kids or some shit.
Right.
Young Thug, like some of
That's
the
too many kids.
Yeah, some of the best rappers are doing it like that.
Damn, how is Nick Cannon making money? That's what I want to know.
He got like
That's
6
true.
Not tour.
shows, right?
Nick
He just
Cannon-
got a bunch of radio shows, and that's the
Yeah.
He works though. That's the
He
thing.
works. No, you're
He's
right, you're right.
across.
Booked and busy.
No,
Oh
you're
my
right.
god, that dude is a multi-hyphenate.
Did you ever get recruited for Wild 'N Out?
I've auditioned for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never worked out. I was around the same time, like, Timothy Delgado did.
Oh, is that right?
And I mean,
Oh,
it made more
you just
sense for
dropped
Tim.
You just dropped his old name.
I know, my bad. Tim Chongtarongsu. Sorry. Yeah. But you know, if he will know, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, I should respect his name change. I should really.
We're not out here dead naming
I
rappers.
know. I'm sorry. Yeah. But Tim, and which he deserves. I mean, that's his thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really his bag. So, you know, and you know, shout out Randall, who was another Asian.
I know
on
the
that
other
show.
Asian.
And Gene Hong, who was actually one of the first.
Oh, right.
Do you know Gene Hong? Yeah.
That name.
Yeah, he was before Randall actually.
He's
and,
an actor?
he's a writer. He wrote on Beef Season 2 with me.
Oh,
too.
no way.
Yeah.
That's so
I'm
funny.
so excited for that.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be good.
I
It's gonna be
cannot
good.
wait.
Give us a preview, Beef Season 2. No
I mean,
NDAs?
some information was shared on it. You know, I mean, I shouldn't go into that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. If you watch Love Island USA, you'd know that Huda at the reunion said, I can't talk about any dating because of a Netflix NDA.
Oh wow.
That's you. You're Huda.
Yeah.
All right.
Same thing.
You can tell us like how it starts and how it ends, and like a little
Any
bit
big
of the
turns?
middle.
Who dies? Who
Well,
dies?
it's an anthology series now, so it's a whole new universe.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
people
yeah.
know that. Yeah, whole new beef, pretty much.
Yeah, whole new
Yeah,
beef.
that's
All right.
gonna be great.
Yeah.
Turning 40. You know what? I like this. You know, I met you a long time ago for the first time when you were a guest on Angry Asian America with Phil Yu.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That was the first time I met you. I was like, who's this young buck? And then, but you were young back then.
Yeah.
This was like,
He's the original like angry Asian
dude. Yeah.
man.
But I feel like I like seeing from afar. You know, I've gotten to know you in the last
Yeah.
few years, but like it's been nice to see you like grow up a little bit.
Oh no, for sure.
Like the moment where you were like, I remember the turning point was when you were sharing how you start running. I was like, bro, dumbfounded is
club?
running now.
Yeah, I'm in a run club now. Yeah.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear that. Like, so most dudes, like, if you're like, I'm a rapper, like,
Yeah.
I like to party, and then you're just like, y'all, I stopped drinking. I'm
Yeah.
on a diet.
And this isn't all any of this performative male shit all you kids are talking about these days. I swear to God. All right. This
it
this
was
is-
sincere. Like, you're like, I feel so much better. Like, I remember that, and I was like, yo, look at fucking Johnny bringing us into his process.
I trip out like during those days, you know, my 20s where I was going so hard, drinking and drugs and all of that, because I still was a functioning musician and artist who was working, you know, and I go back and I see these photos like fans have tagged on Instagram, and I look awful. I look trash in the photos, and it's so
You're
crazy. Yeah.
Can you get that on the screen, please?
That right there.
Let's do a side by side. My impression.
That's exactly
Aw, I love
Yeah.
that. I love maturity, man. Male loneliness epidemic. What? Evolve. That's the answer. Evolve.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Let's move on. Number 3. More men identify as bisexual. What is happening?
Is there
Nik
what's the
Dodani.
data? What's the data on that? What is
I don't know. It's like
It's purely anecdotal,
it's
man.
purely anecdotal, but I feel like there
okay.
might be some kind of.
There-
I'm sure
no,
we can
actually,
find the
it's
data.
not purely. There
Corey's
is-
gonna look it up.
there
Corey's
is-
gonna look it up.
There is data. I'm getting so excited. There is data.
Okay.
Tell us.
And I just feel like I'm meeting more and more guys, including men who are in relationships with women who are like very openly, casually identifying as bi, and I'm here for it. But I'm what's happening?
I don't know. I've noticed it too because I feel
Right?
like in my lifetime, the bi phobia and the bi hatred has shifted a lot.
Oh yeah,
The stereotypes around like bisexual women, especially, and men even more so.
yeah. Because people used to be like, "Oh, you're a bi man, you're gay."
Totally.
There's
It
no
was like
way,
a one drop
you know.
rule for like gayness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
if you got one drop of black blood, you're black in
Right.
America. If you put your lips on a dick once,
You
Build
gay.
a thousand
gay.
bridges.
yeah,
One drop of cum, you're done.
exactly.
No, I agree with you on the fact that there's less fear, right? It just like
Yes.
putting it out there in
Yeah.
public. It just I've heard it too. Like I've had friends that worked on set and we're all talking about, you know, dating and stuff, and a friend just casually drops like, "Oh, I also mess with dudes" or whatever, and everyone's like caught off guard for a second because I think people are more caught off guard about how comfortable
Yeah.
the dude was who was engaging in like guy talk and then casually drops that as well. You
That's
know,
where we're at now.
yeah.
And then how did the group react?
It was funny because. I guess the whole time we're all like just casually talk, like it's locker room talk or something,
yeah.
right? And then he mentions like, "Oh yeah, I also like occasionally date dudes."
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, "Word? It's like word." It went through like 3 phases of word. It was like, yeah.
It took a second.
And then the word, like the settled in word, like word.
Okay. Yeah.
In my mind, y'all started making out after that.
yeah, exactly.
Like word.
Yeah.
There was no words. There was no
No
words.
words.
Just pure makeout.
Just
yeah.
lips.
That's nice. That's nice that you had a group of presumed straight men, and then they all reacted in like a generally accepting way.
Yeah, I think it was just also just the I mean, I think back then when we were growing up, like it would have been hard for someone to admit that, but
Yeah.
the way he dropped it was
Yeah, no, that's
just
real.
so chill.
Oh, that's nice.
It was nice. It was a cool moment. Yeah.
Thank you for adjusting your own mic. Got to get that face on screen. And this
There
is
you
good.
go.
This is good.
All right.
And so what? Tell me the origins of identifying this. Was there some kind of story or experience that you had where you're like,
I just feel like online, in person, on the apps, like there's just way more people. And did you look up the data?
I mean, the data coming from a bunch of different directions here and stuff, it skews significantly. But some of the biggest things I've seen is that, like the number in the last 10 years has more than doubled.
Yeah.
But beyond that, now when it comes down to like Gen Z,
Jay-Z? We're talking
I was
about
like,
rappers.
wait, what?
Listen, if we need anything, is we need some rappers to come
when
in.
it comes down to Jay-Z, he'd probably buy.
Wait, if
That's all
there's
I'm saying.
anything more boomer than someone mistaking Gen Z for Jay-Z, that might be the most boomer shit ever right there.
Oh shit. Yeah, when it comes down to Gen Z, they say that they're over half of those are there's a quarter of Gen Z that identifies as LGBTQ, but then over half of those identifies bisexual.
There you go.
A pretty fucking significant.
Yo,
number.
I
That's
remember
like an
back in the
eighth of
day.
all Gen Z.
Yeah, it was like 1 out of 10. It was like the thing was 1 out of
It's
10
1 out of
people.
10, yeah.
But
That
is-
always felt low. I was like, there's no
Right.
way. 1 out of 10.
You didn't believe
Shut
the data
fuck up.
then? You were like-
liars. There was another study. I have no idea if this is real or just, shit on the internet. But apparently 1 in 5 straight men are not straight. 1 in 5 men who identify as straight are not.
One
Got
out of
it.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
don't
yeah.
identify as gay.
Fine, that just
You're
based
right, they
on-
identify as
depending on
straight,
the
but they're not.
generation too and stuff.
Yeah.
that's significant. But it really is like familial upbringing and religious circumstance and all that
I
kind of stuff
know.
that people repress a lot of shit or they deny it because the fear is out there, right? Like,
Our
Right.
agenda is
judgment,
working.
fear of
True.
judgment more than anything else, or fear of losing family or whatever.
I mean, listen, most of my friends would say that everyone's gay.
I don't know if everyone's gay. I do think a lot more people are bi.
Yes.
Especially the motherfuckers that are like, it's a choice. I decided to marry my wife. And I'm like, I have some news for you. Like, if you chose that, you're bi. You had a choice.
because you could have chose the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great that like more guys are identifying as bisexual.
It's amazing.
It's awesome because I mean I love what like Alok it talks about a lot, in their stand up, in their videos that like trend, I forgot, how do I not know Alok's last name? Menon, yes. About like, the problem of being upset at trans people is actually your own problem of not being able to accept your own gender oppression or like being forced, like missing out on what you don't get to experience because you over identify as this like super masculine
J.K.
like, straight
Rowling
guy.
recently was like, I had to be put in a box in this feminine way when I was a kid, and I didn't want that. So it's like, well,
It proves the point.
yeah.
Right.
Like that. Therefore, why are you reinforcing it?
Right.
I remember I used to when I first got to be closer with D-Lo. I don't know. Shout out to D-Lo.
Shout out to D-Lo.
D-Lo, when I first met D-Lo, they were not out as trans. And then when they became trans, I was like, I remember us having a really long drive for a gig. And we're just talking about childhood and me being like, like, I don't think enough women who are cis and hetero talk about the way gender fucks us up. Does that make sense? Like the fact that like I had 2 older brothers and I was a tomboy. When you're like, that girl was a tomboy, I was like, I truly did not want to be a girl because I was like, girls they get the shorter end of the stick. My dad, my older brothers, they have the more of the power in the world. Why wouldn't I like to be that? But it's not like I had like gender dysphoria, right? It was like, no, like gender oppression can happen even if you're not trans. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember trying to talk to D-Lo about it because I was like, how do I talk about it without sounding like a dick or like taking away, the real struggle of like what trans folks have to go through. because this is a thing. I feel like it's connected,
Yeah.
Anyways, well, that's a room killer.
Well, it's a good thing this next one is really
Light and easy.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Did you bring this one up?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I just wanted to bring it up because, like, after the initial raids that we experienced in LA, it's still happening. I feel like it's messed up. Basically, number 4, Asians. ICE is kidnapping us too. I haven't really focused on Asians on this podcast. I've talked about all the prominent videos you might have seen, where ICE is picking up brown folks. And, I even hablo español for the purposes of the jokes, in stand-up to talk about ICE. But, like, it is happening to Asians. It's just we're not out here with our Asianness being like, let's turn on the video camera and broadcast it, which is, like, so stereotypical Asian to not do that and to, like, not share it with the world and pretend that it's not happening. But it is truly happening. It's happening to Southeast Asian refugees. It's happening to folks who may have had, like, a really old, criminal kind of case against them because maybe they had some weed or whatever, like, there's different things. And then I saw recently on Threads via Ash Renee 411, there's this kid, John Shin, who has lived in Utah since he was 10 years old. He graduated from the university there, built a family, and played violin with the Symphony and Ballet West. Bro, you look at a photo of this dude, he is the poster child for Asian Americans and the dreams they have when they come to America. Just a violin ass playing, clean cut looking John Shin. I'm assuming he's Korean or something, Like, and so on Monday, he called his wife, honey, I don't have much time. I've been arrested by ICE. I love you and the kids. Then the line went dead. He's now in a detention center in Colorado. They keep screaming the worst of the worst, but stories like John's are everywhere. Families shattered, neighbors ripped away, and lives destroyed. I'm like, listen, you don't have to be the perfect, immigrant to deserve, I feel like, our compassion. But you got fucking John Shin out here playing violin professionally, all clean cut. I hope these Korean mothers and fathers and uncles can at least identify with this kid to care, It's scary.
He came here as a child.
Yes.
He came here with his dad on a K2 visa from South Korea.
What's K2?
I don't know what a K2 visa
Anyway, it's some visa. It's some kind of legal
he
visa.
Came here with a visa. With his dad. And the K2 visa is U.S. non-immigrant visa for unmarried children under 21.
Okay.
And with a K1 visa holder or something.
Yeah.
So maybe his dad had a K1 visa. But anyways, he's been married. He's got married here. He's got a kid.
To a
he
U.S.
got married
citizen.
in 2019, a U.S. citizen. He tried to go through the green card process, but there was an issue with it, some kind of logistics thing. And so it didn't go through. And then he got a DUI in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing has been dealt with already and stuff, but they're like, nah, man, DUI means no DACA for you.
That's wild.
I mean, there's a whole, like, my mom is not a citizen, actually. She's a green card holder. But I became a citizen in my 20s, and I did that on my own.
Yeah.
My mom, she just, like, didn't want to deal with it. Like, just going through the application, like, it's like anything with long, like, just paragraphs
it's hard.
of English. She's just, like, stressed out.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm doing it because it's like...
For her. Now.
Yeah, for her, because obviously all the shit that's going around, and I'm like, oh, I got to lock this shit in,
Yeah.
So we're going through the process now, and, it was even hard for her to get on board with it because she's like, I don't want to do it. Like,
it's stressful.
Also the test and all, all this stuff, and now we're doing it. But just to say, for a lot of people who think it's like easy, it's not necessarily easy for everyone. People like have their own reasons of why they're not going through it and all of that. And it's just crazy because I do see, like, I came here through the Mexican border with coyotes. My mom carried us, me and my sister. Yeah. So and
you were born in Argentina.
I was born in Argentina, but we came in through Mexico. Mm-hmm. And that whole journey, my mom was just like, people don't know. There's a lot of Asians who come through that process through the coyotes too. I write about it in my memoir. It's coming out next year, but weird time to plug your memoir. But it was crazy because she said when she was on that, she had 10 other people with her, and it was like another Asian family too at the time. This was when I was 3, and my sister was 1.
Oh my god!
So there's us Asians in South America too.
Oh yeah,
and stuff. So
we everywhere.
Yeah, so it was like an interesting thing to learn about, and kind of got me familiar with a lot of obviously, you know, the journey of Mexican Americans now and all
Right.
that stuff through there. But it's really heartbreaking for sure.
Listen, if John Shin is out here getting snatched up,
John Shin sounds like just a straight K-Town dude.
right?
Like,
You know what it reminds me of, honestly? Remember that Korean dude, like also probably named John, who's like a NASA astronaut?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
you just Harvard, all these things, and it's like literally the poster child for every excuse for a parent to like talk shit about you for not living up to their expectations.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. I'm like, that. Imagine that dude. Johnny Kim getting
That'd
you know
be insane.
snatched up. Like, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because over 70% of the people being, you know, scooped up actually have zero criminal history. So, and then if they do, it's like shit like that, like DUI one time. Anyway, Asians, we got ice problems too. Okay, let's not just, you know, think it's some kind of brown thing. Are we good with that?
Yeah.
As if there's an audience.
No.
And actually, I was supposed to get a South Asian Network report that came out of Orange County about South Asians too,
I'd
because
love
that
to
shit's happening.
know about that.
Taz Ahmed, you were supposed to send me that link. It's fine. Next up, number 5, K-pop Demon Hunters sing along.
Got the whiplash.
Both of you brought up.
We both
K-pop
brought it up.
Demon
Did you really?
Hunters.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's been every
That's great.
week for the last like 3 weeks. People have been like, "Let's talk about K-pop Demon Hunters."
Oh, really?
I think it's something, you know, definitely people are talking about.
It's monumental.
It is
It
monumental.
is the fact
Yeah.
that it people watch it so much on Netflix that Netflix is like, "Yo, should we put this in an actual theater?"
The fact that it got Netflix to put something in theaters is wild. And it did really well.
Yeah, it's the sing along.
There's
Yeah.
the reason that I actually, you know, obviously I'm Korean, so I'm proud that it's like a Korean themed project, but there's a few reasons because it's more than just being Korean. It's created by Korean Americans.
Yeah.
And that's what's the difference to me. It's like in the last few years, we've had bangers, you know, Parasite, Squid Game, but that's like Korean.
Yes.
Yes, the diaspora.
Yeah, it's nice to have a Korean American banger.